Children, today's poem which we are going to learn is comparisons. Okay? What is the meaning of word comparisons? Tulna karne. See, as you know, we are always compared by our parents, by our teachers, by our elders, relatives, by our neighbors, sometimes by our classmates. So, comparison is a common term in our life, right? Sometimes we do compare ourselves with our own selves. So, comparison is a very familiar and common term. So, in today's session, we are going to learn detail what are the examples of comparison. Those are always compared in the world. So let's start the poem, but before learning the poem we will learn in detail what is the term comparison means. When you compare two things, they must have at least one common feature. For example, you can see here a picture. Two girls are there with the baskets of flowers. One girl has empty basket and the another one has the full basket. Okay. So here the common feature is the quantity of the flowers. So whenever you will compare between two things, there should be at least or minimum one common feature. So let's begin with the poem. First we will read the poem stanza wise. Fast as a spaceship, slow as a snail, big as a dinosaur, small as a nail. Fierce as a tiger, gentle as a lamb, sour as a lemon, sweet as jam. Dry as the desert, wet as the sea, square as a house, round as a pea. Cool as a cave, warm as toast, noisy as a road drill, quiet as a ghost. Strong as an ox, weak as kitten, hard as a rock, soft as a mitten. Dark as a tunnel, light as the moon, night time midnight, daytime noon. Tall as a giant, short as an elf, crooked as a mountain path, straight as a shelf. The world is full of opposites. The world is full of opposites. So think of some yourself. So that is the poem, and the poet is anonymous. We do not know who has written this poem, but a very meaningful poem. So let's learn the poem. Now we are going to learn this line wise. Okay. Fast as a spaceship. You know, spaceship has a great speed. So it is comparison of speed. Fast as a spaceship, slow as a snail, and snail is a slowest animal. So look at the comparison. As we have learned that whenever you compare two things, they must have at least one common feature. Now there are many examples, and when you will learn the examples, when you will read the examples, automatically you will know what is the common feature between these two things. So here speed has been considered. Fast as a spaceship, slow as a snail, big as a dinosaur, small as a nail, big as a dinosaur, small as a nail. So here the size. Okay, so dinosaur is a biggest, or you can say was a biggest animal, and nail is the smallest thing. So here the size has been compared. So whenever we will learn, or whenever you will read those examples, take into consider here that in world always two things are being compared which has a common thing or common feature, and then only they are compared. जगामध्ये जेव्हा एखाद्या गोष्टीची तुलना केली जाते किंवा कुठल्याही दोन गोष्टींची तुलना केली जाते, तेव्हा त्यांच्यामध्ये एक काहीतरी समान दुवा असतो तो दुवा कोणता आहे ही कविता शिकताना तुम्ही लक्षात घ्या. नेक्स्ट, fierce as a tiger, very dangerous, isn't it? Tiger is a very fierce animal. Fierce as a tiger, gentle as a lamb. Lamb is so gentle, so delicate, so soft. So fierce as a tiger, gentle as a lamb, sour as a lemon, sweet as a jam. Sour as a lemon, sweet as jam. So here taste has been compared. So sour as a lemon. Lemon is very sour, right? And jam is sweet because it is a fruit jam made from fruit. So it has sugar, natural sugar in it. So it is sweet in taste. So here taste has been compared. Sour as a lemon, sweet as jam. Very easy examples to understand. Then see here, dry as the desert. How is the desert? Very dry because of scarcity of rains. So dry as the desert, and exactly opposite, wet as the sea. Dry and wet, opposite. Dry as the desert, wet as the sea. So these are the extreme levels of the dryness and the wetness. Dry as the desert, wet as the sea. And the next thing, square as a house. Square as a house and round as a pea. Now here you can see shapes. Square as a house, round as a pea. So these are all natural things. Next, cool as a cave. Cool as a cave because inside of a cave it is very cool. Cool as a cave, warm as a toast. Not hot. Coolness and warmth. Warm as a toast. So we bake the toast. So it is warm. Cool as a cave, warm as a toast, and noisy as a road drill. When the worker are working, they are drilling the road, a lot of noise is there. Noisy as a road drill, and see here to what it has compared. Quiet as a ghost. Cool as a cave, warm as toast, noisy as a road drill, quiet as a ghost. Ghost, you know, bhoot. So it never makes noise as it is assumed. So it is compared to the quietness of a ghost. Noisy as a road drill, quiet as a ghost. So here sound comparison of a sound. Next, strong as an ox. Strong as an ox, weak as kitten. Ox is very strong. It has a lot of strength. It is very strongest animal. Strong as an ox. And how is the kitten? Baby of a cat? Very weak, isn't it? Strong as an ox, weak as kitten. And then hard as a rock. Rock, see, hardest thing. Hard as a rock and soft as a mitten. Mitten, you know, the gloves which we use to take out the things from the hot oven. So they are very soft. Hard as a rock, soft as a mitten. We will read those lines again. Strong as an ox, weak as kitten, hard as a rock, soft as a mitten. Next stanza. Dark as a tunnel. You must have traveled through the tunnel. It's very dark. We have to put on the lights of the vehicles. Dark as a tunnel, light as the moon. Dark and light, opposite words. Dark as a tunnel, light as the moon. See, it has compared with the light of the moon. Dark as a tunnel, light as the moon. Night time, midnight. When there is midnight at after 12 o'clock. then it is night time. Midnight we say that. Night time, midnight. Daytime, noon. Noon, afternoon. 12 o'clock. So it is high time. We say that. Dark at night, that is the midnight, and daytime it's very hot or scorching heat at daytime. Daytime, noon. Night time, midnight. Daytime, noon. The next things, tall as a giant. We have seen in the movies or in the pictures, giant is very huge and tall. Tall as a giant, short as an elf. Elf, a small fairy, or you can see a small girl who stays in a jungle. In Marathi we call Vanadevata or small fairy, छोटीशी परी किंवा वनदेवता. It is called elf. Tall as a giant and short as an elf. It is height. Example of height. Tall as a giant, short as an elf. Crooked as a mountain path. How's the mountain path? You can see crooked, Nagmodi. Crooked as a mountain path, straight as a shelf. So here comparison is, even if we don't know why these things are being compared, but see how the poet has used these examples from the nature, from our life. Crooked as a mountain path, straight as a shelf. Shelf, see, very straight. Okay, so crooked as a mountain path, straight as a shelf. Now the last lines are very important. All these examples are very easy. There is nothing to explain. But look at the last couple of lines. The world is full of opposites. The world is full of opposites. So think of some yourself. Crooked as a mountain path, straight as a shelf. The world is full of opposites. So think of some yourself. So here poet is advising us is what he is giving us advice. The world is full of opposites. Everything in world there are extremes. But here in all this situation, think of some of yourself. Sometimes you have to be very selfish. Not very, but at some level you have to be selfish. And you have to think of yourself that where you should stand in this situation. आपल्याला कवी इथे सांगतोय की हे जग हे असं विरोधाभासाने भरलेलं आहे. एक्स्ट्रीम लेवलचं सगळ्या गोष्टी इथे आहेत आणि ह्या सगळ्यामध्ये आपण कुठे बसतो याचा जरा तुम्ही विचार करा. काही वेळेला आपल्याला स्वतःला थोडंसं स्वतःचा विचार करावा लागतो. यू हॅव टू बी सेल्फिश. ओके, सो दिस वॉज द पोएम ऑपोजिट्स. The examples full of opposites and comparison has been done in this poem, and at the last the poet is advising you to think some of yourself. So that was the poem. Now we will see one activity as the word comparison is used here. So we will see the activity based on the comparison. We have learned the degree of comparison: big, bigger, biggest, positive, comparative and superlative. So here comparative form of a degree has been used. Okay, so this activity is based on that. We will see first activity. List all the adjective in the poem. Use the comparative form of them to write new comparison. So they have given you some demonstration over there. We will use that and then we will do some more. Big, first word is big. Bigger than elephant. Okay, so here I have not used the comparison from the poem. Bigger than the elephant. So here the comparison of the size. Fierce than the leopard. Sour than the tamarind. In our poem, sourer than the lemon, but here we can use some other word, tamarind. So here you have to use the comparison degree. Smaller than the pin. We will see some more examples. Gentler than the rabbit, very gentle. Soft. Cooler than the ice. and stronger than the anaconda. So in this way you can use your own imagination or your own vocabulary and you can do these activities. Still there are many questions are there in this activity, so you can read the poem and you can do those activities. So that's all for today. See you in next session with the new topic. Till then, bye bye. Read the poem, find out the new words, find out the rhyming words and note it down in your notebooks. So that's all for today. See you in next session. Bye bye.